lied about everything.
Evolution is a lie!
God damn you, Mac!
Mac, look, you're wasting our time. You're not gonna get us to not believe in evolution. And why is that? Because the smartest scientists in the entire world all agree that it's real. I'm glad you brought that up. Because, Mr. Reynolds, science is a liar sometimes. Oh, this is insane, you fool! I'm a fool because I have more faith in the saints that wrote the Bible? Yeah, because you just read the words of a bunch of guys that you never met, and you just take it on faith that everything they wrote was true. And what makes you think what your scientists are writing is any more truer than my saints? Because there are volumes of proven data, numbers, figures. There are fossil records. Oh, fossil records. Ah! I didn't even think about fossil records. I guess I'll concede. Oh, wait, well, one more thing before I do, Mr. Reynolds. Have you seen these fossil records? Have I? Huh? Have you poured through the data yourself? The numbers, the figures? Well, no. No. Oh, interesting. So let me get this straight, Mr. Reynolds. You get your information from a book written by men you've never met, and you take their words as truth based on a willingness to believe, a desire to accept, a leap of, dare I say it, faith?
None of it was true. I really don't think people realize how deep the lie goes.
Space, the final frontier.
Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement.
Come on. Look, I mean, I don't even know how I'm supposed to respond to that. Like, come on. That's a false equivalency. Just answer the question, Mr. Reynolds. Sure. Yeah. Okay. I rest my case.
See, Jews in space!
We're Jews out in space. We're zooming along, but taking a deep race. We're Jews out in space. It's all of his, we'll put it right back in his place. And though you attack us, we give him a smack, we'll stab him right back in the face. We're Jews out in space. We're zooming along, but taking a deep race.
I'll tell the government right now. Tell you right now, to listen to NSACA, I'm available, okay? If you show me all the real wreckage, I swear to God, I will make fun of that crap to the end of time. I'll make up stories. I'll lie to my mother. I don't care. You show me UFO, I'll lie to my mother.
This morning, the crew finished packing up for re-entry. Landing planned for 9:16 this morning Eastern Time on the runway of Florida's Kennedy Space Center.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology. And it's a painful process to go back again. The only limit to human future is in our own imagination.
Talk about a fish story!
Man, and they're buying it. Okay.
The theory has gained momentum when NASA admitted that it had lost the original footage of man's first steps on the moon.
Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. Because we didn't go there.
Bazinga.
Pictures of all your crewmates, and they look perfectly normal to you. But when a picture like this gets down on Earth, you get instructed to take a picture like this. And astronauts are really, really good at making pictures in space that look like you've never left the planet. In fact, it's almost hard-pressed to tell whether you're in space or not in this picture. We've got some fancy backgrounds.
Oops, you realize you just laid your ass on. I know.
And all of that happened in a little town called York, Maine, across the United States from where we're talking to you right now. Across the United States from where we're talking to you right now.
Across the United States from where we're talking to you right now.
Unfortunately, I'm not an astronaut. I've never been to space, but I've looked at these images over and over again, trying to sort of get the essence of it. It is Photoshop, but it's has to be. It is Photoshop, but it's has to be. It is Photoshop, but it's has to be.
When Alan Dulles brought in all the Nazi scientists and so forth, they went to two places. They went to CIA and they went to the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, which in our world we call it not a space agency.
And in case there are any conspiracy theorists out there, how would you prove to us that you're in zero gravity?
We are T-minus 18 seconds from liftoff. We've T-minus 15 seconds.
Would you and your men please follow me?
Hey, what the hell is this?
This is an emergency. Please follow me, now!
T-minus 10 seconds. 9, 8, we have ignition. 6, 5. We have outboard engines. 3. We have inboard engines. 1. 0. We have a launch commit. We have a liftoff at 35 minutes after the hour.
Every split second of this historic flight, every intimate detail, every heartbeat was monitored by Mission Control in Houston.
This is Capricorn 1. We have landed.
As millions all over the world watched and listened, the President of the United States spoke to the astronauts across the vastness of space.
To the men of Capricorn 1, I bring you greetings from your fellow Americans.
There's only one small catch. It never happened. It's all a lie, a fantastic $30 billion hoax.
Something's wrong, and I don't know what it is.
Dig deep enough, you might uncover the truth.
Those signals couldn't have come from 300 miles.
We are dead. These people are capable of anything.
You sound so close. It's hard to believe you really are that far away in space.
It's hard for me to believe it, too.
Capricorn 1, this is Houston. Capricorn 1, we show red on the heat shield. Capricorn 1, this is Houston. We show red on the heat shield. Do you read?
Pull that lever down by your feet when I tell you, Sonny.
Capricorn 1, the mission that never got off the ground.
Belts are 1,000 miles to 25,000 miles above the Earth.
Then we went right out through them.
No effects on your cells.
Didn't even know it. I don't think anybody, well, maybe somebody said you went through the radiation belt, but we didn't feel it inside, and we didn't get any, added radiation.
Yeah, if you pretend that it's not really there, then you can just go right through it.
Truth has nothing to do with the number of people who are convinced of it.
A NASA insider reveals.
I was talking to Jonas from Belcom, and we were discussing the lie. Everything he was telling me was different from what we were being told was the truth. And at one point I asked him, I said, man, you guys, you lied about a lot, didn't you? And instantly he said, no, we didn't lie about certain things, we lied about everything. None of it was true.
Because of similar testimonies of other NASA insiders, freelance journalists took a kind of a crucial test. They placed themselves in front of all these famous hyped astronauts and let them swear on the Bible that they really had been on the moon and had not been lying to the world. Listen and watch for yourself.
And like this, all astronauts reacted when being asked.
You want me to knock you in the head?
Well, I want you to swear to God on the Bible that you walked on the moon. Okay. If you walked on the moon, we're giving the opportunity to swear to God that you walked on the moon.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to get the God that you alone.
So why don't you just put into the record in the argument and put your hand on the Bible, swear to God you walked on the moon.
Mr. Sarah, knowing you, that's probably a fake Bible.
You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling a kettle black if ever thought of saying it. Away from me, you're a coward and a liar and a thief. You're a coward and a liar. You're a coward and a liar.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. Why don't you talk to the administrator in NASA? We're passengers. We're guys going on a flight.
I don't hit people, but you're going to be on the deck when you
Well, take yourself and get the fuck out. Why don't you say it's bullshit?
When the shadows in her uncle, I don't give a damn about all that shit.
It's bullshit.
A lunar orbit being falsified.
Being falsified?
Correct. We got an unedited tape from the source at Johnson Space Center.
Totally nonsense.
Mr. Seibel, you do not deserve answers.
If you show this publicly, you're open for a lawsuit. Okay?
Who is he? He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
And his cousin?
He's an asshole too, sir. Gunner's mate, first class, Philip Asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Go!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Assholes!
Oh, no. Not again.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss, my wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, trouble. And tell me I'm your own.
Check, please.
hear from you today. Everything okay?
No, not really.
What's wrong?
Well, remember the Soyuz capsule they were sending to bring us home?
Uh-huh.
It's delayed. We're going to be here at least another week, maybe 10 days. It's the Russians, so you don't know. They left dogs up here in the 60s.
Come on, Howard. No one's leaving you up there.
Remember these two? Well, NASA test pilots Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams are officially stuck at the International Space Station until at least February 2025.
NASA astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams were aboard Boeing Starliner's historic launch in June, the first with a crew, but they were only supposed to be in space for a week. NASA now says they'll return from the International Space Station 8 months past schedule on a SpaceX Dragon capsule, Boeing's biggest competitor.
Plan B is to fly home as the 5th and 6th passengers on a 4-person spacecraft, which means they'd have to come down to Earth without their spacesuits on. It's not technically dangerous, but it does offer less protection if something goes wrong with the capsule. Another option is sending the astronauts home on a different SpaceX spacecraft that's set to reach the I.S.S. in September. The ship could reach them with only 2 of its usual 4 crew members and send them extra spacesuits.
NASA has decided that Butch and Sonny will return with Crew 9 next February.
The troubled Boeing Starliner spacecraft has been plagued by helium leaks and thruster issues. NASA testing to find out whether Starliner could fly home with Butch and Sonny on board, but the risk ultimately too high. NASA insisting Butch and Sonny have plenty of supplies to get them through, and confident despite the major setback in Starliner's future.
I don't know how much longer I can take this. I can't sleep, and zero gravity is giving me crazy acid reflux. I'm down to my last 3 tons.
Just calm down and take a few deep breaths.
Okay. What am I doing? I'm using up all the oxygen. If I die, promise you'll never have sex with another man.
Space, the final frontier, a realm filled with the unknown, an infinite expanse where mysteries abound and anything seems possible. It is in this vast, enigmatic void that a new unsettling puzzle has emerged.
The crew currently stationed on the International Space Station are trying to explain the origin of mysterious sounds that have been detected by the crew of Boeing's Starliner.
What's going on?
Now we will show who is in charge of this galaxy.
Only one man and his trusted companion can save planet Druidinger from disaster.
Okay, Eagle 5, coming in. Lone Star. I'll jump first. I can't swim. Are you crazy? All will probably kill you. Coach Cassidy, I'm a Sundance Kid.
Astronauts aboard the International Space Station are currently investigating the incident when the Starliner started producing unusual sonar sounds. The Starliner has encountered numerous issues and substantial obstacles.
Sir, come here, sir. It appears to be Champ. Raspberry.
Boeing's Starliner is scheduled to return on September 6th without any crew members present.
Houston 2, got a question about Starliner.
Houston's with you, Butch. Go ahead.
There's a strange noise coming through the speaker, and I didn't know if you could connect into the Starliner and let me keep Michael into here. I don't know what's making it, but I don't know if it's something that's maybe connected between here and there, making that happen. But anyway, can you do that?
We can configure that, Butch. Give us a minute and I'll call you back when it's ready.
Okay.
Station Houston on 2, we're configured for audio via hardline and CST, if you want to give us a call.
Okay, I'm in Starliner, and how do you read?
5x5, how many?
You got a problem? I'm 5x5 here.
5x5. 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 5 what by 5 what? See, that's the thing. No one knows. 5x5, boss.
Okay, I'm going to keep the mic up next to the speaker.
Copy.
Hear that?
Negative, Butch. We did not hear anything.
That.
All right, Butch, that one came through. It was kind of like a pulsing noise, almost like a sonar ping.
I'll do it one more time, and I'll scratch your head to see if you figure out what's going on. Here we go. All right, how are you? How was that? Figure it out.
Yep, good recording. Thanks, Butch. We will pass it on to the team and let you know what we find. And Butch, just to make sure I'm on the same page, this is emanating from the speaker in Starliner. You don't notice anything else? Any other noises? Any other weird configs in there?
I lost the brakes, sir. What's wrong? I lost the blinks. I lost the sweeps. I lost the brakes. The what? And the what? No, the blinks. The sweeps. And the brakes. That's not all it's lost.
Great, thank you.
The sounds were rhythmic, almost mechanical in nature, yet they bore a resemblance to the type of sonar signals typically associated with underwater navigation. The fact that such noises were being heard in the vacuum of space, where sound cannot travel as it does in the atmosphere, added to the mystery. Oddly enough, in 2003, Chinese astronaut Yang Liwei reported auditory hallucinations of an iron bucket being hammered by a traditional wooden hammer.
The unexplained noises have sparked a frenzy of speculation online, with some suggesting supernatural explanations or drawing comparisons to science fiction scenarios.
I wonder what he's doing right this very second. Conducting experiments in zero gravity, peering through his telescope at the birth of the cosmos.
Whatever it is, we know his life will never be the same.
Howard! Can you hear me?
I can hear you without the phone!
Don't be snippy. I'm just excited to talk to my baby.
Ma, please. Everyone from NASA is listening to this phone call.
Good. They should know what a horrible son you are.
Okay, Ma. Great talking to you. Gotta go. Well, space is ruined.
What's it like in space?
NASA is sending an AI bot to the ISS.
According to reports from NASA, an AI robot is set to join astronauts at the International Space Station. A SpaceX rocket will carry supplies, food and water, as well as a new robotic crew member. The robot is named Simon, a crew interactive mobile companion that can float and maneuver, and to assist astronauts answering their questions by displaying pictures and videos on its screen. One trial will test to see if Simon can help astronauts solve a Rubik's Cube.
The profit motive, which drove Futzy to accomplish so much, may bring out the evil as well as the good. Hello?
Hello. So, it's you, huh? Yeah, it's me, I guess. We fooled him. Oh! Hey, Poodle! Here she comes!
What was once filmed on a soundstage is now shot on a light stage.